opening jump is won by Phoenix. And that'll...
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions, San Antonio.
To Patty Mills. Blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Suns control the possession. Booker, there's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down 2. Inside, he scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Booker. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Phoenix with it. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Flushes it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
It's Phoenix ball. To Jackson. Booker. Surveys the floor. Now to Booker, down low. Scores from the post.
You know what really fascinates me about Devin Booker? Every time I see him, I almost feel like I'm watching a movie called Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Now, when I see him off the court, he's all smiles, laid back, chill demeanor, very low-key. But when I see him on the court, it's like he finds this different person, this assassin that wants to attack you and dominate you every single time he has the ball. Now, I got a chance to overhear a story of him and his coach at the time, Earl Watson, and he told his head coach, I'm better than Jordan. Jordan never dropped 70 at Boston Garden. Now, we all know he's not better than Jordan, but that answer reflects his desire to be like Jordan and to be an NBA legend, and that's why he'll always succeed.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Suns with the basketball. Trying to cash in. The shot missed there by Crawford. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Devin Booker. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Stepping in for San Antonio, number 10,
DeJounte Murray.
Subbing in for Phoenix, number 12, T.J. Warren.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's Suns ball. Crawford. Screen coming.
Right.
To Porter.
Switch up like I ordered.
The screen sets him up for two.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Murray. Knocked loose. DeJounte Murray. From long range. Not easy.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Crawford. To Porter. Goes to the left side. Down to Chandler. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan to Murray. DeRozan curling inside.
I got double.
From the painted area, won't go down. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Crawford. To Porter. Crawford. Turned away by Aldridge.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray into the front court. Leads one. Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Got it. Phoenix has the ball. Crawford. Probing the defense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Aldridge. DeRozan with it. Up 5. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Crawford to Porter. Crawford. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Crawford down to 1. Shot from the lane won't go. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Suns control the possession. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. DeRozan with the basketball. His team on top by 13. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Crawford to Porter. Crawford. Down to Chandler. Count the bucket for 2. Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. That's it for the first half. All Spurs so far.
Halftime report. The Spurs were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Suns have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Bench points.
The Phoenix Suns had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Josh Jackson. A lot of contact, no whistle.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was actual rim.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Rudy Gay for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Booker. Fires the 3. It's corralled by San Antonio. Right now, San Antonio's possession. 4-3. The rebound to Ariza. Booker with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Jackson.
Big pick right there.
The shot almost to Rudy Gay. Driving right to the basket. And he's denied by Jackson. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Rudy Gay, a pass. Stolen by Phoenix. To Booker. It's good.
4-2. The assist from number 1.
Here's a chance from long range.
Defensive foul to number 20, Josh Jackson. That's his first.
First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for 3. Nice. Phoenix with it to Jackson. Spurs have it. Murray with it. His guys up by 15. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. And a putback slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Not that time.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys down big. Booker. Great look and vision. Inside, he scores. Spurs will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Don't forget that you can present your tickets now at any participating Knoxville.
Changes coming from both sides right now. And that one.
Come on, y'all. Let's go get it. Let's go now.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Substitutions, Phoenix.
Works it up top.
Two minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Crawford. From long range. Missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Phoenix ball. Crawford. Curling inside. And count the basket inside.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Beyond the arc for three. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Crawford. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Spurs have it. Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs got themselves a win here today. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. The Suns couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Bench points.
The San Antonio Spurs can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserve.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Number 1.
Here's what's coming up to the Phoenix Suns. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof.
What's going on, folks? It is K-Spade the Prospect. I'm back today with more news on the one and his team and the win streak that they continue to build upon in this league. That's tough to do in the league, and they're making it look easy. Let's take a look. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but another win for the one and his team. I'm starting to wonder how far they're going to go with this. All right, folks, this K-Spade the Prospect. Signing off. No more news today, but the way the one and his team is gelling right now is definitely impressive. Make sure you tune in for future updates. I'm out till next time, folks.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. No, no, no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to sing it. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him, make a ice on my arm.
What's going on, folks? It is K-Spade the Prospect. I'm back today with more.
Kenny. no race. I went easy because the pace I be pushing. And the stew, I'm like, they like Rico with you.
What's going on, folks? It is K-State the Prospect. I'm back today with more news on the one.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no neck. No, straight like that, dude. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not hear that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. Payton to Holiday. Here comes the screen. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Aldridge to Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. To Payton. Trying to cash in. The shot by Payton won't fall. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. And that'll be...
Let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Payton. Down low to Mirotic. From the painted area, won't go down. Inside, he scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
San Antonio ball. Fires the three. Cleans it up. Oh, he had him there for a second. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Payton. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Pelicans basketball. Payton. Spurs have it. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Payton into the front court. They trail by 2. Payton.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
The shot turned away by Pirtle.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
The shot by Payton won't fall.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. New Orleans going to take it up. Payton. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Deep 2 there. Won't go. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
The shot by Payton won't fall. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one at AT&T Center with the Spurs out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray. Rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Another chance. Denied at the rim.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. He's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Murray with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. DeJounte Murray to Gasol. Oh, had him going there for a second. For three. That no good. Off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Pelicans ball. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The mark at the line. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Payton with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Payton. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. The follow won't go either.
Number 3, Nikola Mirotic. Subbing in.
Holiday to Davis.
Number 41.
Curling inside. To Rudy Gay. Gay's shot off the mark. To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Clark able to pull in the rebound. Holiday in possession. His guys down big. Holiday to Davis. Runner's good there.
And when we start talking about some of the top players in the game, can we talk about the guy that got first-team All-NBA for the third time in 4 years? Can we talk about the guy who was the second leading scorer in the league last year with 28 points per night? Can we start mentioning AD's name with the best in the game starting now?
New Orleans has it. Holiday to Davis. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 5. San Antonio Spurs are in the penalty.
Knocked loose. Holiday. Davis. The shot no good for Davis.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Beyond DeMar DeRozan's game is his character. This is a guy who's become easy to root for.
And it's been a character-building opportunity for him his entire life. I love the fact that Double D has used his platform to try to make a difference and expressing himself about his own dealings with mental depression. It's something other players need to do, and it opened the door for the likes of Kevin Love and also Kelly Oubre to talk about their issues to the public as well.
DeRozan. Down to Gay. The shot by Gay, no good. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. And 2 for AD.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Clark with it. Trailing by 15. To Davis. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Murray with it. His team on top by 13. From long range, smothering deep. Beyond the arc for 3, and he knocks it down.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams.
Number 2, Ian Clark.
That's up, baby. I got your help.
Now with 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Spurs entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs. The Pelicans may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
First half stats.
And that concludes our half.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
Hey, double screen.
Aldridge to Rudy Gay. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Has a chance and scores. Nice move, Jay.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star.
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Into the game for New Orleans.
Payton to Holiday. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Mills in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Down again. Inside, he scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Payton. They go down to Davis. Davis' shot, no good. Spurs in possession. Great look and vision. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Holiday to Payton. Deep left corner. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Fires the three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Here comes the screen. Payton to Davis. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Davis. Rebounded by Gay.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Pelicans have the basketball. Payton to Holiday. Driving right to the basket. Oh, he's denied.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Mills in possession. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
2 points. The assist.
4-3. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. Holiday to Payton. Holiday. Add 2 points to the board.
Surprising and shocking that the coaching staff would put somebody on the player of his magnitude that is more focused on the offensive end than he is stopping another player on the defensive end.
He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
New Orleans will take it up. Hayden to Holiday. For three, and Drew Holiday. Good on the quick release. Mills in possession. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
That ends the third quarter. The Spurs way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Holiday. Screen coming. Holiday. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. Defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Holiday. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Rudy Gay. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Hayden with the basketball. Down a bundle. Hayden to Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday. The screen sets him up for two.
Drew Holiday really showed the world last year that he was special during that playoffs against the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry. He's battled through injury, some off-the-court adversity with his wife, but he's rebounded stronger than ever, averaging around 19 points a game last season, the highest of his 9-year career.
Pelicans basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
And he connects at the line. Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Aldridge. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Team website for more details. Subbing in for the Pelicans, number 30, Julius Randle.
Holiday to Davis. To the rim, lays it up and in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
DeRozan to Murray. Can't connect.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Hayden into the front court. His guys down big. Won't go. The follow won't go either. To Aldridge. DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Davis. Shot by Davis, no good. DeRozan with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Holiday.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Payton. Here comes the screen. Denied by DeRozan.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Payton. To Holiday. Fires the three. Taken by Aldridge.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Here comes the screen. Holiday to Davis. Baseline drive. A lot of contact. No whistle. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
That's 3.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Post-game wrap-up. The Spurs dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Pelicans seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Rebounds.
The New Orleans Pelicans lost the battle for rebounds, and in turn, they ended up losing the game. You won't find too many people who are surprised when they hear that combination.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the San Antonio Spurs. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking? Listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. Facing y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking, but Groxy, he just. The pretty boy finna enter title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse, and it's fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. See you sweat. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. See you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Lights on. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Not the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just
50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait, hop up in this race.